As you can see, started painting the man cave. I don't know whether you'll be able to make it out, but it's supposed to be black. You can see it's not covering the best, even though it's supposed to be run seal, one coat. It's not exactly covering that well at all. So done basically where the doorway is and the windows are, because they're the easiest to get into, because now I've got to try and get beyond these things, which is going to be an absolute nightmare. I'm going to keep moving all the figures around to get in behind them, and then have to sort of try and get up through in between these things to get it. It's going to be a fucking nightmare. Yeah, but you can see now it's done. It's literally just that one wall, and I've been on for 4 and a bit hours doing that. I'm going to pull me thing out into the middle to try and get at these things, but I'm not sure whether I'll leave these shelves black. I may end up fucking painting them white or something, just to have something to stand out, but we'll wait and see how it looks, because it might look like some stuff's floating if I leave them black. So but I'm happy with how it's going. I just wish this stuff covered better than what it has. For being a run seal one coat, it ain't covering very well in one coat, but what the hell. My daughter there has been giving us a hand when she got back from work. So I'd basically done the walls that's behind here today, and I've done all of these walls up to roughly almost halfway, I would say that is. You can see there that again I was complaining about the actual colour and how things, but when you get dried off completely, it dries a lot darker, so it's a lot better. And then we decided my daughter to give us a hand, and she started painting the ceiling for us. So we've got the ceiling done. Let's see, we've got all the way around to there. Just the hardest part is like having to keep covering up some of my figures. I mean, literally there's a shitload of them just literally hidden behind here. They're just literally piled up behind here, you know what I mean? I need to start thinking, because really I want to start figuring out exactly where I want to put some of them and readjust the shelves and this. I need to start getting the idea of getting some sort of covering for inside of here, you know what I mean? Sort of maybe get some perspex to put onto these things to get it, but it's case like there's a ridge just here, so it will be hard to get it to sort of stick to these when there's a ridge there that would stop the magnet from sticking to there. And I don't want to dig inside, because that then will be just too hard to bloody things. So I need to work something out for that. Yeah, as soon as these ones here, they've got a little bit of a ridge there, and that sort of sticks out a little bit as well. So it's like trying to work out how I can do that, but I need to do it because I need to get them covered over. Otherwise, this is just certain places. It's like literally that one there isn't too bad at all. Some of the ones over there aren't too bad at all. But this one, which is a different unit, a different thingy of wood, this one seems to be literally just attracting the dust. Seems the ones behind here, they're attracting the dust like something crazy. So I mean, I'm not going to be able to stop it on here because I'm not going to be able to thing it to the ceiling, but there you go. So there's just basically all that lot to do over there, and then rearrange things. That's what's taking the time up, guys, is literally having to take all of the figures, move them around so that I can get in and out and paint between the shelving units, which is a pain in the fucking arse. Believe me, when you're trying to paint between these two, I'm going to paint a little bit behind here, then come to this side and try to paint behind that side to get it done. It's been a nightmare, but I think at the end of the day, once it's all done, I believe it's going to look pretty damn good. You know, I've had a sort of a quick look at. I put a couple of figures into this section here, even a couple of black figures into there, and this did stand out nicely. And I thought, as soon as I light up some of the lightsabers that I've got, man, that's gonna just really think. Plus, obviously, I've got lights in the cabinets as well, so I've got like these lights here that light stuff up as well. You know, either side of here, one over there. So I've got a few of those there. That's done. But I'm well happy, and I'm absolutely delighted that my daughter gave us a hand to to do it, because otherwise there's no way I would have getting this much done in thingy, especially as it's now 7 p.m. in the UK time on the 8th of May. So come in tomorrow, start putting a few of the figures on this side. I'm not going to bother putting them up at everything, because I'm going to have to move them ones probably over to here to be able to fucking thingy. So it's not a case of putting them up, it's just a case of fucking manoeuvring things so that I can get some of them across to this side, so I can start painting that bit. And obviously it'll be me on my own tomorrow, because I think the daughter will probably be away out with her boyfriend, and that means taking them ones down off the walls and the ceilings. And I'm thinking, like, the ceilings eventually I'll splatter with bits of white to make it look like stars or something like that, you know what I mean? And maybe just get a few, so I can get a couple of small thingies, like maybe see if I can figure out a way of getting something like that to hang from me ceiling, so it looks like it's, I think, but it's a case of you do that and you're only going to see the bottom of it rather than the top of it, which is a bit of a shame when the top of it has sort of more thingy to it than the bottom does. But we'll see, we'll work things out and see what I'm going to do. Anyway guys, that's another little quick update of where we're up to with it, and see where we get tomorrow.
So what I believe you were trying to say is thank you.
Thank you?
You're welcome.
What? No. I didn't. I wasn't. Why would I ever say that? I mean,
Okay.